Thank you for your patience, everybody. Let's begin, shall we? And sorry about how long that was. I forgot to hit the run ad button as soon as I started stream, so there's a little bit of extra time on there. My bad. But yes, we are back, and we're going to be playing some more Castlevania Symphony of Horrors as we beta test this new build that came out. Also, Kuro, welcome in. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing well. But yes, we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump on in, and I'm going to load on a different save file. We were on file 2, but because of some changes, I need to make a comparison, and I can't do that without starting on a new save. So, let's go ahead and hop in there. And hey, Kevin, good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well too. Welcome in everybody who's stopping on by. I hope everyone's doing fantastic this morning. Happy time zone. Y'all get what I mean. Alright, well first let's go ahead and make sure that the graphics settings are where we want them. Shadows are high. Hey, I do like that. Post-processing, medium, effects, high, CRT filter. We don't need it on right now, but I do like that. Looks like the shadow quality has increased drastically. Oh, wait, we have it on high. Let's see. And on medium. Oh, I can barely tell a difference on medium and high now. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hold up. I gotta check. Yeah, no, the graphics setting on medium and higher is almost indistinguishable. That's really good, honestly. Getting into job hunting? Ah, fair. Yeah, job hunting do be important. It do be important. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing fantastic. I'm glad to hear you doing all right there. Yeah, we're gonna keep on checking on with this because, well, it's time. We gotta get to the lantern into Daba's path. So we're gonna make sure that we get the oh, that's completely new right there. Okay. Daba's path is here below. Do not enter without light. That's nice. I like that right there. That's much more memorable the way it's laid out now. Hell yeah. We'll be sure to go down there sooner than later. Well, first I'd like to get the Thorn Whip if I can, but before that, we need to get the Lantern. Lantern is the most important. Oh, wow. He really changed this area up. Honestly, for the better. It feels different, but in a good way. Alright, let's grab these. You all have seen me do this part before, so we're just gonna chat while we're walking through here. Pay attention to the little details that change, but we're not gonna worry too much. After all, we've been through this opening quite a few times on stream now. That is what beta testing is all about, though. You gotta keep on testing everything over and over and over again, because you gotta make sure everything is lined up just right. Speaking of just right, I could use some more money bags. We need 3 more to get the lantern. Or was it 50? Did he? I wondered. Hold up. We're gonna go in here and see if we can pick up the lantern. I think it was 80? 80 gold, yeah. It's definitely a little bit of a challenge to get that 80 gold if you're here after buying the white crystal or the Kniffy. But it's definitely doable. You just gotta hope that RNGesus favors you. That said, we might be able to get that extra 20 dollary dues by, just going to the right here, and then down where we'll get the heart upgrade. Thing is, this build isn't gonna be the main one for too much longer. The developer has said that they've made another build that's coming out sooner than later in a couple of days. And we'll be checking that out too, where they've made a few more changes, which I'm looking forward to seeing. Oh, I see. 6 more months till your graduation. Need the cert? Yeah, graduations are... Whenever graduation happens, college-wise or any otherwise, it's definitely one of those things where it's stressful, but in a bit of a good way. You know? Let's kill the Skelebob. Hopefully one of these will drop money. They did not. This is unfortunate because we're not going to have the lantern by the time night comes around because we did not get favored by RNGesus here. Meaning we're going to need to be very careful here. We can barely see. We're going to have to stay in the light. And hope that we can spot the zombies along the way. Well, we have enough money for the lantern. Now it's just that we're going to have to survive right here until the lantern, until it's daylight so we can go grab that lantern. But hey, at least the Zambinos drop good money. We might die. We might die because RNGesus did not favor us. I wonder if the lantern should maybe cost around 50 gold instead. Because that'd be a little bit more feasible. Because as you see, we did a lot of work. We did our due diligence and still didn't get enough money on the way. So, you know, I could still try going back in the dark. I could try going back in the dark to get the lantern. That's sort of a fool's errand with how many enemies are along the way right now. Oh god, no. Yep, I knew we were gonna die. Alright, we're just gonna pick up where our last save was. And hopefully RNGesus will favor us and drop some money while we're making our way through here. Because we just need 20 more money. Just need 20 more money. Now, one thing I just thought of that could be useful, like maybe adding, I think I mentioned this the other time too, but like some special attributes to the different whips. Like maybe the leather whip allows a higher chance for enemies to drop money upon defeat, whereas the rose whip could possibly make it to where a higher chance of the large hearts to drop upon enemy defeat, you know? Oh, there we go. RNGesus finally favored us. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Let's get the lantern. Give me that lantern. Alright. Okay. And now we need to go to the town and get those dollary dues. Because the green zombies do drop the most money, after all. Nope. Just gonna jump over that Skelebob right there, and, well, this one we're gonna have to whip down. Because he's in our way, you know?
Money!
We like the money. We like the muns. Okay. So the Skelebobs and Zombinos are spawning right out here. We're gonna need to move to just make it to where it's only the Zombinos. I mean, one thing I guess I could have done is I could have gotten the holy water instead of the blue crystal. Actually, this is a good spot right here, because even without the lantern, I think, yeah, there's a good amount of light right here. So this is a decent spot for farming until the moon goes behind the trees. Oh god, nope, let's turn that light back on. But yeah, that's a decent spot because the moonlight hits. Though we still need to be a little careful. Oh god, Skelebob's coming this way. Alright, I heard him. He's up here. Get that money. We might even have enough for the Rose Whip by the time we're done here, actually. Hey, Zeldavania, welcome in, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Happy time zone. Ooh, Zombo. Yeah, this is a really cool game. It's made by, if you go onto YouTube, the channel that is developing this is called First Serve Gaming. They've been working on it for a hot minute now. I've been keeping up with the devlogs for a bit, and we're helping out by beta testing. Oh god, Zombo. But yeah, they essentially are remaking Simon's Quest in 2.5D with a lot of quality of life enhancements. So that's what we're aiming to help with here. We're aiming to help make sure that those quality of life enhancements shine through as great as they can, as well as elements of level design, so on and so forth. All right, we want the Thorn Whip. I call it the Rose Whip, but it's the Thorn Whip. Oh, you're just learning about it? Yeah, it was something that I just came across at random happenstance at one point. whenever I was just browsing YouTube was it about a year ago now? But yeah, I was just browsing and yeah, I've been keeping tabs on it, and I do love that the Rose Whip actually has a different colored sprite right here that looks very much like, well, the Thorn Whip. I mean, because it's very well designed, very well designed. I want to get some more cash money so we can at least get the holy water before we head any further, though. So we need to go ahead and farm the enemies a tiny little bit. Tiny little bit. Let's unlock the fast travel. And we're just going to go to the east. Go ahead and go to the east, because... Actually, did they make any changes to the menu? Remain, sub-weapons, whip. Okay. And yeah, I keep calling it the Rose Whip because Yu Yu Hakusho. Kurama's weapon, the Rose Whip. You do love some roses? I see, Nadine. Also, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Flea Man. The Flea Man must perish. We need $50 dues right now before we can get the holy water. So let's see if we can get those $50 dues. We're almost there. We're at 35. Just a little bit further, and we should be able to get it. Wonder how I get that in there though, because that's straight up a whip upgrade. As the dev told us last time, the whip upgrade stacks on the whip that you grab it with, meaning you could make the Rose Whip probably your strongest if you tried hard enough. Personally, I'd still probably go for, you know, the Vampire Killer being the strongest whip, but that's just me. Just finishing up after dinner? Ah, cool. What you had to eat? If you don't mind me asking, that is. Okay, we don't want to go left there yet. We'll be able to go that way later on, though. Right now, though, we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Is it through here or in a different... or was it back? No, it's through here, I think. Carefully. You know, sometimes we gotta deal with these baddie situations. Alright, let's see. We also need to find another heart container up and stuff like that. You know, with where we are, we could actually instead pick up the axe instead of the holy water. Could be useful. Or the garlic. Garlic will let us get the silver knife for free. We should get the garlic. We should get the garlic. 150 gold? Damn it. Alright. So, the garlic isn't going to happen right now. But we at least know where it's at. We got $105 dues. And we're going to continue on. Remember, oh wait, is it around here that I'm thinking of the extra thing? Made teriyaki chicken. Ooh, this has sound. Oh, that sounds so good. You have any left over to share? How much is the map different from Castlevania 2? Well, the map design isn't fully made yet. They're still working on it. They've done a lot of it, but not all of it yet. So it's a bit different. It's a bit different, but in my opinion, it flows more naturally the way it's laid out. So while there's differences, it's differences in a good way. You made enough to go around? Hell yeah. Gotta keep on moving and moving through the graveyard. I could go back right now. I could go back. Oh wait, there's the thing. Okay, down here, invisible, fake wall. You can go on through, get a HP max up. Dev taught me to go ahead and look for those fake walls, which I'm glad he told me that, otherwise I never would have guessed. Because the last time I had dealt with fake walls was Zelda 1, so... we got Monster Dance playing! Oh, we're so slow in the water. Okay. When we get to the town, we will be able to, You know, I think what we'll do once we're in town is we'll just farm some ghouls until we get enough cash. And then we'll warp back, get the holy water, and we'll go into the underground area, the Dabas Path. Because that's where we need to go, because that's where the blue crystal is in this build, so... Thorn Whip does such a good job for us. Yeah, the day-night transition is really good. Really good. I actually haven't been timing. I wonder if the day-night transition is every 10 or so minutes, because I'm starting to think it might be, maybe less than that. I'll take a look at the clock next time it turns to day, and then I'll time how long it takes to get to night. Do a little dance. After all, Monster Dance is a fantastic tune. Alright, let's see here. Do a little dance. Alright. Well, we're getting a lot of bigger hearts out of this, so that is nice, but we need money. I mean, we got 355 monies right now, but we could always use more. Because if we so choose, if we have enough money by the time... Nope, we're not gonna have enough money by the time daylight comes. If we had 500 money, we could have got the chain whip before going into a dungeon. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. Well, one, we're gonna... There we go. Fast Travel Man has been obtained. I know what we'll do. We're gonna go up top, and we're gonna find the guy who is... Oh, wait, hold up. Okay, 24... Okay, so 25 minutes. We'll check and see... how long it takes to go from day to night, because we're at 25 minutes right now. So, go over this way. Get the axe. 150 gold, that's going to hurt, but you know what, we at least have it. And we're gonna move on and use the stagecoach to get back to the other town so that we can go ahead and grab the holy water and then possibly a knife. We'll go to Veros. It's gonna cost 100 of our monies, but that's okay. I do love the fast travel in this. That's a really nice touch. Okay, that was the Thorn Whip. Oh, right, holy water was in the church. Right. Right over here. 50 money, you get the holy water. Save, and then... Oh, we don't have enough money used to the fast travel to go back, so we'll just walk. We're not going to worry about the Kniffy too much, though. I don't know, I do like the Kniffy. The knife is really good. This game, well, Castlevania in general reminds you of love for vampires? Yeah, I really do enjoy these games. And vampires are also really cool. I just, I hunt them, I hunt the night. That's just the way it is. It's not their fault, Well, sometimes it is. Some chose to be vampires. But it is what it is, I see you there. One thing I might mention to him is maybe having it to where the enemy sprites are always in front of the torches or and stuff like that. That way it's a little easier to tell they're there. Because that was almost me getting hit by a beginner's trap. Alright, well, we got money back. So yeah, we're gonna go back to town and see if maybe, just maybe, we can get our Kniffy before we go down to Daba's Path. Okay. Oh. That jump's a little tight. They might want to make a little platform one block lower. Oh, this can't be something that doesn't walk painfully slow. I mean, fair. Yeah, Simon does walk pretty fast. I think that's to make up for the day-night cycle, though, with how it does seem to be pretty fast. And I think we're already near midday, so I think the days may be every 10 minutes. If that. You, sell me a knife. There we go. I should save while we're here. Just that way we don't have to do that walk back, you know? But I will say this, Simon at least in the original Castlevania and Castlevania 2, he at least walked faster than the main character of Lords of Exile. Oh my lordy, that is painfully slow. Let me tell you. Okay, we're gonna stay up because it's almost nightfall, so we're gonna wait right here before we go into Daba's Path. Because I want to test and see how long the time is in between. So let's just stand right here for now, take a sip of our drinks. I got me some tea, what do you all have? Because mine is some blackberry tea. Ah, that's some good tea. Alright, and night falls in 3, 2... Okay, yeah, so it's about every 4.5 to 5 minutes. Noted. Alright. That's not a lot of time. I might suggest bumping it to maybe 8 minutes. 4 minutes for daytime, 4 minutes for nighttime. Because I get that 5 means that 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes a night. That does make sense. Oh, yeah, because that means that... Okay, I'm thinking about... Yeah, this actually works out fine. 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes a night makes perfect sense. Off-minute... Lantern, luckily for us, we have a lantern. So we're gonna keep on going on. Go check out the new version of Daba's Path that was implemented. Like, there's a thing down here. I want the thing. There we go. Heart max up. You made a vanilla milkshake? You like... Ooh. I have a really bad sweet tooth as well. I feel ya. I like sweets too. My sweet tooth, man, let me tell ya. I ate 11 Cadbury cream eggs in a single setting. That's how bad my sweet tooth is. Okay, there. Let's keep on moving. I heard you, Flea Man. Ooh! Almost got by the Flea Man. We're gonna continue to the right, though. Because there's a light max up right here. Or why? I just really enjoy sweets. I don't know why. It's just who I am. Or as a certain edgy hedgy once said, this is who I am. I hear the Flea Man. I hear the little bastard. If there's an enemy that people call a little bastard in any game, it's Fleaman and Medusa heads. All Castlevania fans know it to be true. Love sweets, have something that don't expect sweet, surprisingly. Until you have something that you don't expect is sweet and it's surprisingly sweet, then you don't want. Yeah. Well, it's the thing of that makes sense because you're wanting something that you're in the mood for, you know? That makes sense. That makes sense. Something you're expecting. Whenever something's unexpected, it's not nearly as good most of the time. I see them bats. Don't you worry, I see them bats. I only hit one, but I see them bats. There we go. Weird addition? Which one's a weird addition? My brain is not fully functioning. I'm in streamer mode while also beta testing. So I'm trying to pay attention to chat, what things around, and so on and so forth. Lots of things at once. Oh, this is just the path back. Oh, that's a new path back, actually. Nice. Okay, anything here? No. Get the bat? Alright. Let's see here. Never mind, there's another bat here. We're just gonna... Yeetus, delete us, and continue forward. Oh, mixing Castlevania 1 through once. Okay, actually. Officially, yeah, we're officially testing right now. This is a beta first test. There's got another build coming up within a couple days. This is the current build that's released right now, though. And for, again, the person making this, First Serve Gaming on YouTube, they also have a bring the evidence of Dracula's death. Go right. Interesting. We're gonna go down. 'Cause I don't trust it. We're going down. But yeah, what we're gonna do. Yeah, this is official testing, and I've been given feedback over a few different builds over the past while, so some feedback that I've given has been added in already, because well, this is Castlevania 2 at its core. We still want it to have quite a few, quality of life changes so that more people will play and enjoy it, Because unfortunately, there is a stigma around original Castlevania 2. And as much as all of us love it, we know that stigma is there because, angry video game nerd and other people online who absolutely trash this game. Which is a shame, because, the original release, the only thing that it did wrong was that it had a bad translation. That is it. Going on the inspected edition, something you weren't wanting? Oh, no. Nah, I was fine. I just didn't read it. I didn't read it properly at first. My brain went, huh? Alright, nothing there. I wasn't sure if there's anything new there or not. Oh. I don't remember it going this far down before. Well, maybe it did. I think, yeah, this is... Okay, that's new. That's new. And a save point. Alright. That goes into the manor right there. So there's 2 ways to get to the manor now. Sweet. Those who dare pass this point will be viciously burned. Ah! So they will. I'll go back with Dracula's Rib, because I think I know what's there now. Because the dev did say they wanted to make one of the new sub-weapons a little bit harder to get. Your favorite CV? Yeah, I really love Simon's Quest as well. I'm sad with what the internet did to it, but it is what it is. That said, fans, like the developer of this game, they're doing all they can to make sure that, people are gonna love what they play. That way they can at least experience some form of Simon's Quest. Ooh. Didn't whip fast enough. Alright, right here it says, bring me oh. Go up. Okay. So it tells us where we can go here. Ah, okay, this is where we went down earlier, so we'll keep on going this way and go up. Ooh, money. I do like that hearts and money are separate in this version. It's a really nice addition because before, having them all be one was a neat idea, but at the same time also made it hard on getting, certain upgrades and also using certain sub-weapons. I essentially, in the original Simon's Quest, I rarely ever used sub-weapons outside the Holy Water just because I wanted to have enough money for the upgrades. So I'm glad that they're separate in this. There we go. Of course, the trade-off now is that the Holy Water actually uses hearts. It's only 1 heart, but it still uses hearts, Okay. There's a life up. And a heart up. What's the sign say? Please come to discuss my studies. We're here. Show me Dracula's remains for this blue crystal. Okay. So we need to do that. So we need to go beat the other place real quick and get Dracula's rib. A little bit of a change for certain. Actually, maybe I just already had the rib last time I was here. Either way, y'all know what we're doing. We're gonna go get a rib. The new Dobbs path is actually really nice. Again, we've already got a save file that's much further than this. We're just testing this entry part out, this beginning part out again, because of the fact that, well, it's been changed so much. Gotta check out the new stuff. Alright. But yeah, I do like that the developer, one of his mottos for the game, this fan game here, was no dead ends. They don't want any dead ends in the game. They always want there to be a path in some way, shape, or form. Which is a good idea because, you know, it always was an open, you know... I guess technically it would be considered open world, but more open map that you'd travel upon, except for the, you know, the mansions and stuff like that. The mansions would be their own little thing. But now, even the mansions you can just seamlessly walk into. Like this. Alright, we need to find the man that sells the oak steak in here. I do not recall where he is off the top of my head. Oh, that's a big boner. Stun him with holy water and whip. Perfect. Okay, I know there's some upgrades in here too, so we want to grab those while we can. Ow. There we go. Where was the old man who sells... Oops. Okay, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, maybe I should have hit him with at least one holy water. Actually, since we're talking about everyone's favorite Castlevania CVs, your favorite Castlevania games, what is everyone's first and second favorite Castlevania game? Oh, better question. What's your favorite Metroidvania? What's your favorite Classicvania in the Castlevania franchise? Let me know. Because for Metroidvanias, my personal favorite is Aria of Sorrow. I just really love how that game flows. It's really smooth, really well made. And for Classicvanias, my personal favorite is Bloodlines on the Sega Genesis. I just really love that one because the colorations and everything that's used, the enemies, the gameplay feels nice. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Hey, Shid, welcome in. How you doing, Dip? Hope you're doing well. Ooh, that is a white dragon that we want to kill. Wait for it. Hit it with the back of the whip since that's easier. I believe there's a HP upgrade over here. If I remember correctly. Yes, okay. HP max up. Hell yeah. That's still poison water though, so you don't want to stay in it. Also, we don't want to go that way because that exits the manor. Let's go left. Let's go left. Castlevania 4? Ooh, Castlevania 4 is also a really good one. It is also a really good one. I can say that about every Castlevania game, though. There's very few that I'm not a fan of. I think the only one I'm not a fan of might be the original Castlevania The Adventure, and that's just because the level design in that one, you could tell it wasn't... It was rushed, the level design in that one. Though the remake of Castlevania The Adventure, holy moly, that's a fantastic game. Oh, he was right here. I just needed to go down. You need this oak stake to break through the living wall. Alright. Yeah, they changed it to where instead of it being an orb that you have to break open with the oak stake, it is a living wall that separates you from the boss that holds Dracula's body piece. You know, the shards of Dracula that you're collecting, so to speak. Which I think is an interesting idea. Ah! Makes it to where it sort of acts like a key to open a door. Which, funnily enough, when you think about it, I don't think it was intentional, but that sort of makes it similar to the original Vampire Killer on MSX, where you had to get keys to proceed. Because fun fact for those who have never played the original Vampire Killer on MSX, the Castlevania 2 was actually made by that team instead of the ones who worked on the NES version of Castlevania. And you could tell by the way that it is structured. It's why things are so different and why Simon has more of a red coloration to him on his armor instead of the orange or yellow, plus the faster whipping in Simon's Quest. Because that was actually how it was in the MSX Vampire Killer. I am a giant Castlevania nerd, can you tell? Alright, let's use that oak stake we bought. Wait a minute. Okay, so this hasn't changed here, but let's go ahead and see. Alright, let's take care of the white dragon. There's the wall that needs whipping. Perfect. Alright, get our knife, because it's time to fight. Cyclops time! Alright, there we go. Come on. Come on, Mr. Cyclops. There we go. Nice and easy. Ah! Didn't realize that's where he was stopping. Ow, 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 ow. Guys, you know, like they had to add some more bosses because, you know, some of the manners, they didn't have any bosses. Like the first one didn't have a boss. So they're adding in some more to give it a little bit more challenge, as well as to also flesh it out a little bit more, because Berkeley's Manor didn't have a boss. You just walked into the area, found it, there you go. Ow. Okay. Castlevania 2 because it's easy, Castlevania 3 is hard? Nah. I mean, I get that. Castlevania 3 is hard, especially if you're playing the US version. Oh my lordy, the US version is actually harder than the Japanese version of Castlevania 3. Not even kidding. But as you can see, they made it very fair with the bosses here. While they act the same, you know, you still have more platforms to work with the Cyclops, which makes it so much more fair. You have your sub-weapons on you at all times, so you can use the right one for the right job. So I really like the way they do this. Now we need to go back this way because we saw that said bring that person a piece of Dracula to show, you know, that he's been defeated, you know, aid with his research. And then once we do that, we'll finish with Daba's Path and can check out from the save that we had before. But I'm really liking this this new pathway system here that they add in between Daba's Path and, oh, well, I'm a little too low to reach that. All right. There we go. Between Daba's Path and the Manor, because before you could only really enter the Manor from one direction until you beat it. Now you have two different ways to get there, and adds more variety and freedom of player choice, which is much appreciated. Granted, you're still going to the same place either way, but it's nice having two different ways to get there. Alright. Does make sense. Yeah, Castlevania 2 didn't have near enough bosses. The original Castlevania 2, I think, only had 2 bosses, now I think about it. Which was Carmilla and Death. Well, and Dracula, if you can call that a boss. You could just spam the holy fire, you know? Dracula's boss fight in Castlevania 2 wasn't really a boss fight, let's be real. That was more of a event. As much as I love that game, it's more of an event. Okay, we're going left, because we're heading back this way. Okay, let's take care of the big boner. Ow. I know it's just a big skeleton, but I'm calling it the big boner. Okay, holy water. There we go. Metroidvania-like choices. It's a really good idea, because, you know, Castlevania, I almost said Castlevania 1. Castlevania 2 was technically the first Metroidvania when you think about it. Well, no, that'd be Vampire Killer on MSX, but it's the first one on the NES. There we go, there we go. Oh wait, right, we have the rib now. We now possess Dracula's rib. It's now a toggle that you have to turn on. But, you know, that makes sense, you know. Add a little extra feature to it. And get past this. And if you go and if you go through that carefully and whip every fireball by whipping every second as you're walking down the path, you can get this early. Would I? Probably not. I'll just get the rib and then go down. You know, sometimes you gotta get that rib. Now, one thing I want to see is, I actually want to see the MSX version of Vampire Killer, or, sorry, the MSX version of Castlevania 1, aka Vampire Killer, to get a remake treatment as well, because not a lot of people have ever played that version of the game, and not a lot of people ever will either, because it is locked on the MSX. There's no port of it anywhere. And it's a really well-made game. It's just that being on the MSX hindered it quite a bit. Quite a bit. Because on the MSX, up is jump, up and attack is use your sub-weapon still, but think about this. That means that you're jumping every time you use a sub-weapon in the original version of Vampire Killer. So, it's also the same button you use to go up ladders. So yeah, you can see how the MSX version of Castlevania 1, Vampire Killer, has some issues and needs support. It needs support. Because fun fact, the merchants and everything, that was actually in Vampire Killer when it first came out. Because you'd go around, you'd find merchants hidden around the map, and every map, it was still Castlevania 1's maps, but that was split up into different scenes and sections that make up tiny Metroidvania maps, tiny little, or sort of like the mansions in Castlevania 2, where you have to go around and explore, you know? Find the keys to get to the next area, so on and so forth. It was a really cool idea, and I'm glad they elaborated on it more with Castlevania 2, which then Igarashi looked at Castlevania 2 and said, you know what, let's try this again, and made Symphony of the Night. So it was a thing of, there's a lot of things that, you know, Vampire Killer and Castlevania 2 helped out with. Okay, let's go ahead and deal with this guy. Master Dracula, I shall bring, oh, that text needs to be, yeah, that text box needs to be changed up a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna go with the Holy Flame, because it does a lot of damage, and it travels. Ow. Whoops, that was a mistake. Walk into this. Oh, not into me. Alright, you know what, Kniffy? There we go. Give me that blue crystal. There we go. Oh, I didn't even notice those up there. I wonder. Nope, just hearts. I thought maybe something special. Alright, and with that, we have now tested most of the new Daubus path out. We're still going to exit it just to make sure, you know, there might be another exit that we don't know about in this new version. Okay, so some may say that was a little overkill. Me, I say bone thrower skeleton. I rest my case, Your Honor. Alright, was there another exit possibly to the left down here? Because we've been to the right, but we didn't quite go... That was a waste of hearts. All right. But we haven't quite been to the left proper yet. And we know that there was that one area that did look like it was higher up. So let's keep checking. Ow. Oh, one thing I didn't show off that they did add in, because it was in the Castlevania Anniversary Collection version of Castlevania 2. You can now block the bones with your shield as well if they hit it. Now, if they hit your head or your feet, you're not going to block it. But if you block it, but you can block it with the shield if you position yourself well enough. Ooh, arts. Yoink. What time? Ooh. Oh, we got about 10. We got a little bit of time till ads. I think we keep on searching. Why'd I turn around? Let's try and do the fancy back whip. I don't need to show off. There we go. Alrighty then. Carefully. Carefully. Oh, I found a glitch right there. Got caught on the Z-axis. I got caught on either the X or the Z-axis of one of these tiles right there. So it just means that those need to be brought either a little further apart or a little closer together. One of the two. Okay, there's that path. That new path. Because we got the heart up here. Alright. And that right there makes the trek back so much faster. Because now we're right here. Instead of having to go through another, 5 or so minutes worth of traveling up. So yeah, that's a good way that they handled it right there. Oh, we also didn't go this way before, did we? No, maybe we did. Nothing there. Yeah, okay. And that brings us back here. Okay, okay. All in all, that was a very good upgrade to Daba's Path. That was a very good change that they made in the most recent build. Again, there will be another build here in a couple days, but for right now, this is the most recent one. So what we're gonna do is, so that we have this one to test on, back here if need be, we're gonna let it turn to day, and then we're gonna save in here, and then we'll go to our other save file that's further along. Ow. I was paying too much attention to the zombie, not enough attention to the, sorry, I was paying too much attention to the bat, not enough attention to the zombie. Go figure, right? Big heart, you love to see it, especially since we're running a little low on those with how, we went through a bit of a dungeon and 2 bosses, so... Well, a boss and a mini-boss, technically. Ah, that was way too early of a whip. Alright, and... Here we go. Alright, the day has come to vanquish the terrible night. And so we will save here. Alright. Shared this in the Castlevania Discord server. I think people really did. Yeah, they absolutely will. Absolutely will. And the name makes it sound like Symphony of the Night remake. A little bit, yeah. A little bit. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the title screen now that we saved. And before we load up our other save that's further along, what I'm going to do is, because ads are about to run whether I want them to or not, I'm going to go ahead and run the ads and take a small ad break. During this ad break, be sure to stand up, stretch your legs, grab a drink if you need to, dehydrate if you need to, and grab a snack if you haven't already. And I will see you back here after these messages. Thank you for your patience with the ads, everybody. I greatly appreciate it. Let's continue, shall we? Alright, so let's go on to save file 2, which is our further along one that has the chain whip and such, as well as Dracula's nail. Because now we want to test and see, because we've gone to the right a little bit. There was an area there, but where the hell are we again? Oh, right, okay. I think at this point we want to start checking out the west side of the map, because we checked out the east side of the map quite a bit, but not really the west. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to go on down. Find the fast travel, and we're going to go ahead and start moving along. You. Alright, take me to Jova. He took 100 of our money, but that's okay. He does a service by getting us from point A to point B. We're going to save so we don't have to travel as far. And we're going to start heading west. We're going to make the journey west. Maybe find a monkey, a pig, and a kappa along the way. There's the controls and everything for those who might not have known about it, but yes, we are moving forward. Well, we're moving westward. Here we go. Ow. Ow. Ooh. Okay. Forgot these guys hurt. Luckily, we have the higher damage output right now. Alright. Also, I like those Castlevania emotes that you got right there with the candles. Alright, let's see. Up here. Oh, God. You know what? Using the holy water might not be a bad idea to get these guys to stay still so we can whip them better. Alright, let's keep moving. Hey, nice, you got the firebomb too, or the holy water. Whichever you prefer to call it. Castlevania 1, Castlevania 2 technically called it the firebomb, but we all know what it really was. Okay, we don't have any laurels, so let's stay on the upper path if we can. Because we do have the blue crystal to help us there. Alright, let's grab this. That was close. We almost got tackled by those things. Oh, I saw that. Aha! HP max up. I saw that sparkle. I had to look. I see a shiny. I have to go. I am a treasure hunter. Vampire Slayer, treasure hunter, adventure. You know, it just sort of encompasses everything, really. And once we get a red crystal, blocks will appear there. All right. In the meantime, we need to go this way and... Oh, hopefully we have enough HP for this. Zombo! Not today, Zomboni. All right. There we go. Nice and easy. Alright, darkness has taken over the Bosco Caves down below. Do not enter! Well, that just makes me want to enter. I have a lantern. What if I go down here? How much? Oh, that's a lot of darkness. Maybe we should go to the next town first now I think about it. Holy moly, that's a lot of darkness. Though there might be a town if we go this way, too. I doubt it, but we're gonna check. Oh, there's Monster Dance. We're in the danger zone. Hope everyone's ready for the highway. Because this took us to the point of no return. Oh, no, we can't get back up. Ooh, once I drop down, it's the point of no return. Okay. Oh, I should have gone to the right. Oh, gods. Okay. Well, I don't know where we're going, folks, but we're going. One way or another. We don't have a choice no more. I have made decisions. Which I might regret later. It doesn't seem like there's anything there. We're gonna keep going down. There's not a map on the menu yet, but that is planned for the future. Right now, he's trying to get all the world map, put together first. I was gonna say mapped out first, but then I decided that's beside the point. He's trying to get it put together first, and then there will be a map. What's to the right here? Ow. Twin-headed lizard is a little... Oh, a zombo. Little me... Oh. Oh. What's this? Oh. There we go. Got him. Okay, and what's over this way? To our left. Oh, another pathway. Okay, interesting. Oh god. Yeah, these guys are speed. They feel the need for speed. And they make it their primary objective. Flea man. Ow! I'd rather take damage from the bat than the flea man. Matter of pride. Is that a blood skeleton? I think that's a blood skeleton. Yep. I'm just gonna let those guys, do their lemur thing. It's fine. Careful. Just gotta be careful what's going through here. So we don't want to get too greedy. We are in uncharted territory. Oh, that's unfortunate right there. You know what? Yeah, this gun... Ow, I knew it was gonna hurt. I knew it was gonna suck, but I had to do it. There we go. Ooh, that was a lot of money all at once. Hell yeah. Flea man? One of my arch nemesis. Though my main arch nemesis is the Medusa head. I think this is taking us back to Daba's Path, actually. We've gone pretty far east. Wonder what would happen if we went west instead. Well, we'll find out in time, because we're going to be going back through this, but... Oh yeah, we are somewhere different. Where the funky fresh hell are we? Nothing there. Let those bats pass, then we whip the wall. Okay, nothing in the wall there. But there is something in the wall here. A heart max up. Perfect. Alright. So, I guess we're gonna keep on traveling down. Oh, I think I know what's down here, now I think about it. Remembering the original Simon's Quest map, I think I may know what's down here. We're definitely heading towards a town of some sort. Or at least some sort of area. Sir, I have found a glitch. Whoops. Yeah, we're gonna need to have that reported. I may have found an area that's incomplete at the moment. We're gonna give that a try. We're gonna give that another college try though, because we were very lost on one, and I love this. Yeah, I love this exploration for it. It's really nice. But yeah, that glitch definitely hurt. Definitely hurt. Though, for all we know, I may have glitched it to where I accidentally jumped through a block that was meant to work, and it just didn't register yet. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing, folks. For those who might not know me, I am an expert at finding glitches unintentionally. It is my superpower. So that might be what just happened there. Because I've done it a few times while playing this on stream already. Which, if you haven't checked out those VODs, they are up on YouTube. And for those who want to keep up with my YouTube, as well as, all the VODs that I post, because I do post VODs of every stream I do. You can find it by hitting !point socials, and all the links should be there. Yeah, we probably clipped the floor. I mean, I'll try that again just in case, see if I can replicate it, because if not, that means I just somehow, someway glitched it. But if it happens again, that means that area, or at least that block, didn't get the proper registration in Unreal. Because this is being made in Unreal Engine, by the way. For those who might be wondering. Jump, 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 whip, jump, whip. Okay. Jumpin', whippin', jumpin', whippin', jumpin', whippin', jumpin', whippin', breathe. Okay. Because, yeah, the main thing we want to know is if we can replicate that floor clip that was right there. Because technically I didn't even make it up to the floor. I made it to the wall. So maybe it's got registration as a floor, but not a wall yet. And if so, that's a glitch that we want to find and, you know, get reported. 'Tis a beta tester's job. That said, we gotta get back there. Which means we gotta go the way that we just went already. Which luckily, I'm pretty good at remembering where I went. Normally, this... Yeah, we fell right there too. Then I went up... I think I went up here. Yeah, I went this way. Went up here. Fought those dinosaurs. Or lizards, technically. Or did I turn around at this point? No, I continued. I went up this way. Yeah, because there's the other path I took, I think. No, what I did was Yeah, wait, no, I did go up here. I think I went this way and then to the right, if I remember correctly, because we've only been here once. Ah, yeah, okay. Let's go over here, and we're gonna go this way. There we go. Yeah, we're now back in place, I believe. And if not, we'll get there soon. Because all roads lead to danger. And we need to go to the right, because I remember these two coming at me with the quickness. Alright. Few glitches would be great for great speedrunners? Oh, absolutely. Speedrunners love glitches. I mean, I speedrun a few games, but I don't know, I feel like I'm cheating if I use glitches during a speedrun. Personally. But that's just personal preference, you know? Okay, we went left here, because, yeah, there's the lizard. Ow. There we go. Oh! Right. Okay. Jump it, twist it, bop it, pull it. All right. I make that joke way too often. Okay, yeah, here's the blood skeletons. We're back on track. Absolutely back on track. All right, we let him do the lemur thing. Don't worry about it. Just let them lemur themselves off the edge. Oh. The bat barely hit my head there. Let's try that again. You know, we'll just go like this. There we go. Gimme. I've used so many hearts that I needed that one right there. Damn. Wait for it. Okay, that works. We take those. Okay, now we're near to where we were again. And again, we're gonna try to replicate that same glitch, just to see... Actually, we could also try going down a little bit, see if that glitches out too. We'll try going down a little bit first, just to see. And then we'll try to replicate the glitch. Alright, okay. Because it was up here, if I remember correctly, because I do remember going up. Yep. So there's these things here. Went left and then decided to go right. Duck. Alright. Speedy bat there. Alright, here we go. Right, because the hard... Yeah, we want to replicate as much as we can, because it might be a combination of things that cause that glitch. Go like that. And then I think we started going back to... Did we go all the way to the left, or did we start going down again? Something's telling me that we went down. Yeah, we went down. So we go down here. Down to the right, over here. Alright, there we go. We're here. That's where it is. Okay, let's try going down to see. Okay, so down seems to work. And just in case there's a save point down here, let's go down here and save if there is one. Ow. We take those. We take those. Okay, so that just brings us back here. So there is a way back up. Good, that's what we need to know right there. Let's go try to get that. Let's see if there's a save around here. And if there is, we will use it and then go back up and try to replicate the glitch. Listen, that skeleton looked at me funny. He had to go. You may be going, but all skeletons look at things funny. They don't have eyes. Which to say? Listen, if you expected me to rebuttal, I don't have one. Oh, we got Ghost. I really do like this Ghost sprite. It's a nice sprite. I love the glow effect it has on it, too. Okay, there's gotta be at least some form of save point around here. There we go. Guess we've gone a hot minute without any saves. Oh, you know what? Ooh. Jesus, okay, that skeleton's acting like it's on crack cocaine with how fast it's tossing things. Maybe better just go ahead and try to replicate the glitch. But I feel like there's gotta be a save point around here somewhere. Oh, this is a full-on manor. Okay. Because those blood skeletons take a lot more damage than they did out in the open. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, these ones aren't throwing bones, so we can just keep on doing this. Oh, that's a fucking flea, man. Okay, the water doesn't push us. That's one thing I was wondering of, if the water was going to push. Where the hell are we? This is brand new. That I can think of, anyway. I mean, it's probably been the beta build for a while, but we haven't seen it. This is brand new to us. I do like that once you've beaten the blood skeleton down a few times, whenever they get up, they don't take all those hits again. You can just, you know, smack them once and they'll go down. That's a good balance right there for the blood skeletons. Alright. Anything in this wall, maybe? No. You may be wondering, hey, where are you going? I thought we were going to test that thing. We will. We know where it's at. So we'll test it again. But right now, my sense of exploration is tingling. I must know. I must explore. This goes up. Okay, it's not a, you can't jump through that platform, which is probably for the best. It's a solid platform. Not semi-solid, but solid. That's a lot of bets. That's a lot of bets. Okay. Dag nabbit. All right, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Down to 78 hearts, but that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Could be far worse. We could have a lot less hearts. Okay. Alright, nothing there. Whip that bat. I'm gonna go talk to that Skeletor up there. Silver knife. That way we can do some piercing damage. Okay. Alrighty then, and what's this going to lead to? Oh, that eye took a bit. Well, I guess the silver knife is just the knife. It's doing its best, but it's not doing a lot of damage. Okay, we're gonna need Dracula's nail to break through this, which we do have. I wonder what this... I do like that these cracks are glowing to let you know that you need Dracula's rib for them. Or not rib, his nail. Okay, so that leads to here. Those are probably instant death falls, so let's check to the right here. There might be a save point nearby. Because it's been a hot minute since we've seen a save point. Could drop off there, but let's go to the left. No, I'm just gonna back off a little bit there, grab some holy water. Because holy water is our friend. Ow. There's a thing here. Life up. Okay. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. I was worried because we were getting a little low on health. Oh, that's a blood lizard. Okay. That's different. So, stronger version of those lizards. Stronger version of those skelebobs. Something tells me there's a whip upgrade we were supposed to get along the way that I missed. Well, because I went underground instead of going up top and dealing with everything there. Okay, this brings us back this way. So it looks like that was just another entrance into a certain area that we found. Okay. Where the hell are we? That's my question. Where the hell are we? Because if we go left here again... Is this the proper entrance? No, this is an exit. That's a roundabout way. Okay. Use them hitboxes. You know? Ah, another thing where Dracula's nail can break through it. Alright. Creating a shortcut. Okay, I approve, I approve. Gotta love making good shortcuts. So what's up here? Aside from lizard people that are spitting fireballs. Oh, I think I know where we are. I think I know where we're at. Hold up. So we go this way. This sort of leads back to that path where we fell down, I think. Maybe a little different. Let's see. We're gonna go left. We're gonna go left, because I think I know where we're at now. No, this is also another entrance to that place. Oh, interesting. Oh, gods. Okay, so they make sure that you have Dracula's nail before you can get in here, 100%, which is good. Means that the player won't get into a place where they're not meant to without being properly prepared. I thought that was death. I thought I was about to die. Ow. Well, unless we take care of this bone-throwing skeleton, we are about to die. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go this way and continue left, like we should have last time then. Oh god, Yep, that's death water. That is death water. Oh, I see that. That's a mean trick right there. And that's a lot of bats. It's a batty amount of bats, in fact. Holy crap. Okay, moving. I don't know what's over here, but I'm hoping it's worth it. Something tells me that they want us to have the laurels before we came here to get this. Ah, it's a whip upgrade. Whip power up. That explains a lot. Holy hell, that's a lot of bats. Let me down. Okay. Okay, let's not go that way anymore and say we did. We have our chain whip. Actually, I wonder if this counts as a chain whip +1 now. Let's see. No, it just counts as chain whip. Still use more, though, because we got 3 more whip slots, so... You know what? I could have tried to make the jump, but I did not trust myself with that bat right there. 1 bat, I could make it. 2 bats, I might have gotten hit and knocked into the abyss. Alright, so we're going to keep on going down. Three, 4. Okay, it only takes 4 hits instead of 6 now. Or, no, it was around 8 last time, wasn't it? For the green skeletons? Huh. Okay, okay. Alright, I know where we're at. Okay. Alright, so I still want to find the mace head to attach to a whip. Because we need to get that to create the Morning Star. I don't know where to get it. It's probably just a merchant that has it, if I'm being honest. Because that's how it was in the original Castlevania 2. I'm not fully sure. Oh, yeah, they do. This is the Morning Star, this is the Flame Whip, and then this is Vampire Killer. Probably. If I had to guess. I'm guessing it'll be called Vampire Killer at that point. Okay, so we've been right here. To the right... Wait, was this all just a roundabout? No, wait, there was a way that we didn't go whenever we were here. There's a way down. Right. Well, there was a way down. And, it wasn't the way I wanted to go. Oh, lordy. Gravity. One of my mortal enemies. Catch you later, Kevin. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, let's go see if we can get that glitch to happen again now. How to jump 101. Exactly. Well, now we know that what's over there, a health upgrade and an upgrade to the whip. So we might want to save that upgrade until we have the chain whip or the fire whip, because it upgrades whatever whip you have equipped. Which is a nice change, because it means that, you know what? all your whips can have a chance to be useful. You could use a leather whip if you wanted to through the whole entire game if you get enough of those upgrades. I wouldn't, unless it was a challenge run, but you can, you know? That's why I think there needs to be a little thing where the whips maybe have different attributes to them, or special effects at least. Because if they have special effects, then you'd have incentive to upgrade certain ones over others, depending on what your situation is. Like if you're having a hard time with money, a whip that grants you more money upon killing enemies, or has a higher chance of granting you more money upon killing enemies, you'd want to upgrade that, but then you also go, oh wait, I may need this damage just from the higher upgrade whip, because I'm not doing enough damage at this point in time, and you know? Creates a good dichotomy. Probably misused that word, but I think I used it right. Okay, here we go again. Alright, so let's keep on moving. Alright, but yeah, we want to see if we can replicate that glitch, which means that'll probably be one of the last things we do this particular stream. Maybe. Well, how long have we been going? Oh, only an hour 35? Okay, maybe not. We might do more. Okay, we go this way, then we go this way, because we're here to die. Or at least try to die. Which is a weird thing to say, but you know what? It's the truth. We're trying to cause a glitch to happen that might kill us. So, ow. Really? I really shouldn't be worrying too much about whipping these candles. I should just be schmoovin' as best I can. There we go. Keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break our stride. Ain't nothing gonna slow us down. Oh no, we have to keep on moving. I guess I should worry a little bit. I gotta make sure I live to the point we gotta get to. I have to make sure we live to our destination. There we go. Good use of the Holy Flame. Ooh. Let's keep on moving. Keep on moving. We're almost there. Fucking flea man, I tell ya. They're little bastards. We're almost there, though. Almost there. No, we went down here. I know the hard up is over there, but it's down this way. Alright, so I believe it is right about right here. Okay. Yep, that's a no-clip block. Okay. So that specific block right there needs some collision added to it. It does not have collision. Now we know. Now we know. That's some good tea. That's some good tea. All right. So we've tested, we've done a good job, we've replicated it. and we found out that indeed it is an area that just needs to be, you know, that little block right there, that little block just needs to have collision added to it. Mm-hmm. All right, so now instead of going down, we're gonna keep going left while we're up here, because we've gone down a few times now, actually. I almost said a couple, no, it's been 3 times. So, we gotta keep on schmoving now. We gotta keep on Skelebabb, I did not say you could touch me. Bad Skelebabb, no biscuits. Ow. I do like that technically, you don't need the blue crystal to get across that. You can cross that right off the beginning if you want to. You just gotta hope that you have the HP to make it past those purple Skelebobs. So that whole... I don't think that whole area is incomplete. I think it's just that one block. Which, you know, it happens. Small things like that will slip through. You expect it. Especially if you've done a lot of game testing like I have. Whew. I've done a lot of beta and alpha testing over my lifetime, and let me tell you, you find areas like that a ton. Because with how many areas there are in a game, it's very commonplace for one small thing to get overlooked. So instead of going down, we're going to continue left this time. Gonna grab this, though. Let's go up and left. Go west for the Dead River, east for Jova. Alright, we're going to the Dead River. Gotta kill that flea man along the way, though. He looked at us funny. You know what? Just go. Just go. Wait for it. And go. Alright. If I had laurels, that'd be so much better. Wait for this one guy turn around and just... book it! There we are. Much better. Hey, some healing. Dead River, please, Ferryman, to gain access to Brahm's mansion. Alright, Ferryman! I will take you to a good place. Alright, well, he's gonna take us out of here. We're gonna light up the way for him. You know, it is night now, so we gotta be a little careful. Hopefully those mermen won't hit us. I'm going to whip just in case, though. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Oh, that's some nice moonlight coming through the trees there. I really like that. All right, and now we're in our new sector. Let's keep moving. That was a little close. Nearly took that fireball to the foot. Alright, yeah, this definitely seems more like the direction they probably meant for us to take. Red zombos, alright. Now let's see, what's here? Oh. Okay, we need to go up. We need to go up, because that is a blood gulch right there. We don't want to get poisoned by it, so... Oh, look, the blood skeletons are here. Okay, okay. The things are definitely easier to kill here than they were in the underground, so this is by far the best place we could be at the moment. I'm just gonna... do that. Alright. I hear you, flea man. No, 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 no. Oh, lordy. Well, that flea man went into the aether. I don't know where he is. Where'd he come from? Where'd he go? Where'd he come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Okay, we're above the clouds. Ow. But I think that's fine. Flea man. Alright. Need to be a little careful. We could go down right here, but there might be stuff up top. And I don't know, something tells me I need to continue up anyway. Holy lordy. Alright, Silver Kniffy. Okay, Silver Kniffy was not the call, but it felt like it at the time. Something tells me there's supposed to be something up here. In this wall. Maybe? No. Okay, so there's probably gonna be something added there later. So for now, we're gonna check down. That area's probably not finished yet. Ow. Ow. Alright. Ah, got me through the wall. I keep on thinking there will be collision on the walls with the enemies. There's not. Oh, we're down to 10 hearts. Holy water it is. Jellyfish, I believe those were the original Simon's Quest as well. It's just that they were in only 1 or 2 areas. I think it was near the lake. I don't remember. Ah, the Castlevania 3 spikes. Just gonna be a little careful. Go on through. Jump the bat. Whip the eyeball. Okay. Money! I do like the fact that they've added things from different areas in different games as well. Because Castlevania 1, 2, and 3 all did take place in the same area, it's just that over different time periods, so it makes sense, you know? Okay, make the jump. Just jump that and go. We've reached the next town. Town of Alba. Go east for Denver. Yeah, we're going to Alba. We're going to Alba. Okay. Where was it that had the break? Okay, I think there was I think this is the one that has the breakable floor. I do not recall. In Castlevania 2, I think it is, but we're gonna move on because we want to at least hit the save point. You know? Oh, hello, sir. You have an item for me? A laurel. 500 gold? I'll take it. Alright, we lost 500 gold, but that's a laurel. We'll make good use of that. Oh, fast travel. Thank you. What about you, sir? What do you have? You have... Stole your red crystal and ran to the abandoned castle. That's what's down below. That's the abandoned castle. Gotcha. $500 for Lowe's? Yeah. Yeah, it's a little pricey. Little pricey, but you know what? C'est la vie. But now we know where the red crystal is, down the abandoned castle. That water probably leads to death. You, sir, what do you have? Hold, I have the Morning Star. 1,000. Ah! Okay, we need to farm some money. We need to farm some money, because we're not leaving here without the Morning Star. We're just going to wait for it to turn night, and then we're going to farm some green zombies, because they have a higher money chance. Mm-hmm. That's some good tea. All right, bring it on, zombies. Let's ride. It also refills our hearts, which we do need. Because we used a lot of hearts to get here. Oh, counter that glitch again, where sometimes it won't register the whip on the green zombie. I wonder what causes that. It's always specifically when they come from the right side and we move towards them, too. Big heart and money. All right. Now, it's normally whenever there's a transition between the two buildings, like a little space between them, when they're on the crack of it like this. Not that time, though. Well, we're at 625. We're more than... we're not more than halfway there. I mean, technically we are more than halfway there, but we're not more than halfway there, let's be real. We got some do... right there, like that. Wonder what causes that. Alright. Go. My nose is itching. Money. Well, we're making some decent money. We've made almost $100 in a single night. That's not bad. Protecting a town for $100 a night ain't bad. I see it. Don't worry. I see the zombo. Alright, we're just gonna farm up this money while we can. We may have to spend a second night doing this, unfortunately, but that's just the nature of the beast sometimes. Even Castlevania 2 Original, you have to go ahead and farm up those hearts. Yep, the day is coming to vanquish the horrible night. Hopefully we can get a few more bags of money before that. We got 3 bags of money right there. We're still missing 200-something money, though. Or technically 195 money. But, at least we have the laurel. It's one-time use, but we have it. We're going to do the recline nature, make it be carried. Only so many can be carried at a time. We will use that whenever the time comes. For now, though, I guess we'll head west. Maybe there's some easy money to be made if we go west. And we'll just farm a little bit, you know? Ooh. Hell yeah. Zombos. Oh! Money farm? Money farm. Okay. They thought of this. They thought of it. We could have just gone here and started farming for money. Or, oh, I guess all the zombies here have decided to stop spawning now. But hey, that's at least a way to get some extra money real easy. Oh, hi there. It's the Grab Master. There we go. Bring that ghost over here so we can go ahead and try to jump up top. So we do want to... I think we can get the money out this way. And if not, we can always go back by night. Ow! More Zambonis. You'll love to see it. What is something the Umbrella Corporation has said for 500, Alex? I'm playing with fire doing that backwards whipping right there. And they're playing with fire going towards my holy water. So I think it's a fair trade. We're just gonna jump over that guy. Oh no, we shouldn't have. Oh, more zombies. Okay. This is at least a nice refill on our hearts. And slightly lining of our pockets. Alright, there we go. We're nearing that mythical 1000, but still gonna take a minute. Though now we know, maybe don't buy the laurels immediately. Money, 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 money. Okay, worth it. I didn't want to despawn, you know? You know, once we get the Morning Star, this area here is gonna be so much easier. It's about to be night. Those green zombies are gonna be back to give us more money than what we can do with. But I'm okay with that. Okay, let's start heading back. I don't want to just jump down, because if you jump from a certain height, you will die. Because it's not instant fall damage, but there is a point where you will take fall damage and just die from jumping from too high of a place. All right, we know what we're doing. We have a whip and a dream. We'll use this whip to make money. I didn't think about how that would sound before I said it. Ignore that, please. Get Lords of Store for like $3? Yeah, exactly. Ooh, boy. Ooh, pop quiz. Laurel is also known as what herb? A, oregano, B, basil, C, sage, D, mint, or E, thyme. I think it's C if I'm remembering correctly. I'm probably wrong, but I think it's C, sage. Basil. Noted, noted. Man, I could use some basil right now on some pasta. You know, just make some chicken Alfredo, sprinkle it with a bit of basil. That'd be nice. All right. I think one of the main things is there needs to be a little bit more of a reliable way to make money other than just farming the zombies at night, because most of the time you're trying to keep a steady pace while exploring, which, you know, I think the best way to do it would be to make it to where maybe, say, the leather whip, the starting whip, gives you a higher chance to earn money. That would help out a lot, at least in the early stages. And then that'd make it to where it's easier on you by the time you reach this point. But you then once you reach this point, or the point with the chain whip, you start having to ration out your money a little bit more, you know, because you're now having to use stronger whips rather than, you know, just the leather one. I think that'd be a good idea. Ow, my feelings. All right, let's save. And try to remember where the hell that guy with the leather whip was. I think he was right here, wasn't he? Yes! Not leather, no, you're red crystal. Okay, he's over this away. Give me the morning star, I desire to whip my enemy. Go forth. Alright, we now have the morning star. Well, first... Okay, that barely reaches the crack in between those two tiles. Let's see, morning star, will it be longer? Yes, as it should be. Hell yeah. All right, we need to, well, let's save again, actually. Let's save now that we got this. And we're gonna go find the abandoned castle. Which might be to our left instead of to our right, for all we know. Oh, that feels good. Welcome back, old reliable. Okay, did we go up or down? We didn't finish going all the way up. Let's check up. Let's check up. That ghost is chasing us. It's fine. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Oh, it's bay leaves. Oh. Huh. The more you know. Oh. Oh, so I'm not scared of no ghosts, but I don't like whenever things look at me funny. That thing had to go. Wait for it. All right. Got it. Ow. Ooh. That's a tricksy spot right there. Okay. God, it feels good having the Morning Star back. It's just been all-reliable for so many years. Correction, so many decades. Whew. Alright. Huh. I wonder if down is where we were supposed to go, because that might have been the old abandoned castle. Or this might be the abandoned castle, for all we know. Ow. Okay, he turns around as soon as you whip him. Noted. Yeah, I think this is the abandoned castle, looking at it. Either that, or it's just a fortress that looks like a castle. Skelenites! I miss that sprite. I don't think they used that exact version of the sprite since Castlevania 2, because I don't recall it being used in Castlevania 3. And I do love me the Skelenites. The Skelenites are fun. I enjoy seeing them in the later games too, but there's just something about the 8-bit sprite that makes you smile, you know? Where am I heading? Oh. HP max up. Okay. Oh, we gotta go down. All right. Well, we found a secret. We found a secret. So now we'll go left. Nope, I lied. We're gonna go up and around.
Meow, motherfucker.
Hey, thanks so much for the raid, Pahi. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. And for those who joined in that don't know me, I am Alm. I'm your local adventurer, and today we are beta testing one of the builds of Castlevania Symphony of Horrors, which is a Castlevania 2 remake. And a really well-made one at that. It's not finished yet. It's still in beta, but oh, it's just been a lot of fun. How you doing? How you doing? How was, what were you playing? You were playing Retro. I'm guessing you were playing Castlevania or something similar as well? That's a really cool looking game. Oh. Hello there, Lance Armor. Wait, I missed a secret area. I want to get up there. I see secrets. There's a thing right up there. Yeah, there's a thing right there. How do I get that? Oh. Oh, I can't drop down right here. Alright, which means it's probably further in. I just turn around. An ancient Dojin fighting games. Ooh. Nice, nice. Can't go wrong with a good Dojin fighting game. Yeah, glad you had a fun time. Hopefully, the fighting games treat you well, because I've played quite a few of those myself. And sometimes they can be a little rough. Okay, yeah, there's gotta... I missed a turn to Albuquerque. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. Because I want that shiny there. Hey, Kurobachi, welcome in. But yes, welcome, and everybody who joined on in, I hope you're having a fantastic day. I know I am. Well, or whatever time of day it is for you. Happy time zones, as I like to say. Oh, it's a heart max up. Okay. Ooh, and wall chicken. Hell yeah. What's to the right? All right, so it just leads back down here. Now we can go down and out. All right, okay. Sorry, Cypher, what fan game this was? Ah, yeah, this game is called Symphony of Horrors. And it's not fully made yet, but you can find the YouTube channel of the dev at First Serve Games. First Serve Gaming. I normally have them linked on every YouTube video, because I do put the VODs up of the beta testing over on YouTube, which if people want to see those as well, because we have done a lot of testing, you're only seeing more or less a later half of what we've gone through while testing this out. You can hit !socials if you want to check those out. But yeah, I've been playing this off and on over the past while. Just, oh, grabby dude. Just, testing out, giving some feedback, and the dev has been really receptive to feedback too, which is really nice. Ooh. That was a steep fall. Okay, what's the sign say again? I didn't read. North for Ondel, south for the Sergordi Graveyard. Okay, we don't want to go to the graveyard yet. We'll go to the town. I am absolutely a big Castlevania person. I have played every single Castlevania game since release. I have not necessarily played them all on stream yet, but I've played every single Castlevania game, including some of the lesser known ones, like I played through Haunted Castle on the original arcade, as well as the remake. I have even played Vampire Killer on the MSX, which was one of the original ports of Castlevania. But yes, I play a lot of Castlevania. A lot. It is... I've actually been playing through all the canonical timeline games on stream, and I'm down to the last two I need to play. I've already beaten all the 2D ones. I just need to go through Limit of Innocence and... name is blanking on me. Words are hard. I'm bad with names in general. But it's Limit of Innocence and Curse of Darkness. That's the name. Only have those ones left to go before I finished all the canonical Castlevania games on stream. Yeah, for a while, I was known as the Mega Man guy, then the Gundam guy, now the Castlevania guy. I keep on getting typecast, but you know what? I'm okay with it. I have fun with these games, so if people know me for playing them, then good. That means I'm spreading the joy. Ooh, these wood platforms here could be a bit of a brighter color. I can barely see them. Maybe a lighter shade of wood. Just slightly, not a lot, just slightly. Did I dream that or were there Castlevania? Yes, there was a Castlevania fighting game at one point. It's called Castlevania Judgment. Ah! And that is why we don't trust the merman. But yes, Castlevania Judgment, it was exclusive to the Wii. The thing is, you actually don't have to play it with the Wiimote. You could use the Wii Pro controller or the GameCube controller, which is the way I prefer to do it, honestly. And Judgment is a good fighting game, but holy moly did it feel weird because the characters were redrawn and reimagined by Death Note's author, so Simon Belmont was essentially Buff Light Yagami. And that felt a little weird. I'm going to be real. Ooh, that is a life up, I believe. No, heart max up. Okay. Glad I looked down this time. I didn't last time. I missed a heart max up because of it. This is why you gotta do your due diligence. You remember Judgment? Yeah, Judgment was interesting. Very interesting. And let me tell you, it's just... I want to play that on stream too at some point, but getting that to play on stream is going to be a challenge because playing Wii games on stream... Oh, lordy. Okay, I need to remember to actually just go ahead and destroy the grabby guy before I try to make those jumps. Oh, good, I have Holy Fire equipped. That'll help. Alright, avoid the jellyfish. There we go. Ah! I should have whipped. I got greedy. That is one of my key flaws. I do get greedy quite a bit in games. That said, I also have the patience and stubbornness to go and keep me fighting through them. Let's be real, it's mostly the stubbornness. Alright, let me catch up with chat real quick, just while it's paused. Oh no, did I? Oh no, I'm sorry, ads went. I didn't even notice that. That's my bad, that's my bad. But hey, at least the ads are over now. Okay, let's see. Alright, games about your brother made it fun with accessories. Yeah, Judgment, well, it could be better. It's not the best fighting game, but it's a fun fighting game. You know, it's especially if you meet up with friends and stuff like that, play it. Yeah, sorry about that, Pahi. I didn't know ads were coming, otherwise I would have hit the snooze button. That's my mistake. That's my mistake there. But thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. When I played Castlevania in my youth, and then you played Iga's Kickstarter game, Ritual. Oh yes, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I love that game. I'm one of the crazies that's actually 1%ed all the achievements in that, including Dominique's Revenge, which is essentially Iga's attempt at remaking Castlevania 2, just with his own custom characters. Good stuff, good stuff. I want to play through Bloodstained again, but when I do, I need to get the proper random. Thank you so much. See, thank you so much, Sean Elliott. Is it Sean? Is it Scene or Sean? Let me know how you pronounce it. But yes, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Pahi there. I greatly appreciate it. And Pahi, please do enjoy your ad-free viewing and emotes. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. But yeah, I hope you enjoy your emotes. We actually have a Castlevania-themed one, which is March. As I believe that's how I named it in here. Just one of me doing the Belmont strut, because I also do pixel art on the side, because I am a bit of a game dev myself, working on a current project that I can't disclose too much on, except that's going to be a Zelda 1 inspired game. Ooh, God, I see you there, sir. Ooh, there we go. Oh, it's about being night. What a terrible night to have a curse. All right, let's go get our health upgrade that we know is over this way. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, I missed it. I went too far off to the right. That's all right. We can get there. We can get back there real quick, real easy. You don't think Dominique's Revenge was out when you played Bloodstained? Yeah, Dominique's Revenge was the most recent addition to Bloodstained, and was actually the only content-based paid DLC, because it is a completely separate game. Right, you fall too far, you do still die. Okay, I forgot about that. I tried to cheese it. Sometimes I forget. But yeah, and you know, it's a fair for a paid DLC, because it's essentially expansion pass. Because you're getting a whole second game with Dominique's Revenge. Avoid that. You know what? This guy's looking at me funny. He has to go. Alright, the heart max up is down here, so let's go ahead and grab that while we can. And we know what we're doing. Move out every zig. Okay. That's how Silksong sort of went? Yeah. Speaking of Silksong, okay, something I find a little funny here. Okay, you know how the Nintendo Direct sort of glossed over Silksong being in it? Whenever they were doing the third-party games that are coming to Switch 2 and stuff like that? I think I know why. I think it's because the developers, Team Cherry, have promised that Silksong's coming out and have given a release date no less than 3 times now and not delivered on that release date. So they're probably thinking, it may need a little more time still. We're just gonna assume at this point. That is my hunch. Especially since Team Cherry, you know, they even talked about how they weren't going to use Unity anymore after the whole Unity debacle that happened. And if that's the case, that means they have to completely restart on Silksong. So it may not even be coming out on the Switch 2. Just because it's gonna take a long time for that to get completely remade on new code. Or a new engine anyway. Yeah, at this point, as much as I hope Silksong is a success, I am of the firm belief that everyone has been waiting on Silksong for so long that it might end up being a Duke Nukem Forever situation, to where the game comes out, it's serviceable, but it's not going to live up to the hype that was there, and it's going to have to go on through a lot of different variations because of how long it's been in development. I hope that's not the case. I don't think it'll be as bad as Duke Nukem Forever, but I'm worried that might end up being the case. There we go, HP max up. Now we can continue forward. Sometimes we got that TC is still just 3 dudes. Yep. Social media management was heinous, but at this point just have to see it finished. Yeah. Yeah, same here. I mean, they're gonna get it finished at some point, let's be real. But it also might just be a joke at this point, too. Oh, and hey, Nia, welcome in. How's it going? Thanks so much for the raid as well. Good to have you here. Also, I want to say, EK414, thank you so much for the follow. It's greatly appreciated. Welcome in, everybody who came in with either raid. I hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Excellent. Excellent indeed. But yeah, Nia, you were playing just chatting. What were you, I'm guessing, were you just chatting today, or were you playing a game and then went to just chatting? Because I know sometimes you do that. So what game were you playing if you were playing a game? But yes, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. It's good to have you all here. Oh, zombie, hold up. Okay. And also, Ashley, thanks so much for the follow. It's very greatly appreciated. Thank you for the happy birthday. It was technically back on my brain. It's not working. Give me a second. Okay, let me take a sip of my drink, and I'll be ready to have my brain functioning properly. Yeah, my birthday was back on the 11th, so thank you for the belated birthday wish. I appreciate it. Monster Hunter Wilds for 12 hours, and then Helldivers 2 for a bit. Gotcha. Well, for everyone who joined in that might not know me, I am Adventurer Alm, and we do a bunch of different games here. We play a lot of retro-inspired games, and today we're actually beta testing a game that's not even fully released yet. This is a fan game called Castlevania Symphony of Horrors. And it is a fan remake of Castlevania 2, and it's been really good. It's been really good. It's incomplete. It's in a beta, and I'm just honestly really impressed. Really impressed. Oh, we've reached here again. Okay, north to get to Ondol, south for the graveyard. Hopefully, we can make it. Okay, so to go north, we need to go up here. We're sort of back where we were before now. We're hurting a little bit more than last time, but oh god. Hopefully we can make it work for us, though. I have holy fire clip. I want the holy water. There we are. There we are. Just gotta be a little careful. After all, Castlevania, fan game or original, game, it pulls no punches. Castlevania never pulls any punches. But that's why I like it. It's a good challenge. Some people say I'm a masochist. Me, I just like a good challenge, Challenges are fun. Then again, I've also been playing games since I was around 2 years old, so yeah, and my first 2 games were Mega Man and Castlevania. So, because I had a NES from a pawn shop that I would play on. So, it was around the time whenever the Super Nintendo was getting ready. Well, no, the Super Nintendo was out. So was it the N64? I do not recall. All I know is that was a long, long time ago. in a galaxy far, far away. Me and my friend Qui-Gon Jinn tried to talk the Federation in to maybe cutting us a little slack. Their answer didn't thrill us. They locked the doors and tried to kill us. We got out of that trap. Made our way to Bosmac. Don't ask me how I remember so many of those lines from Weird Al's The Saga Begins, but I somehow do. I somehow do. I missed the jump, but I lived. Okay. That was close. That could have gone really, really bad. We could have landed on the drink right there. We gotta be careful because the mermen are now here, and they are dangerous to our health. Alright. Is that free? Yeah, this is a free fan game, yes. And you can find the developers' devlogs, or devlogs, yeah, not devlogs, but devlogs with a V, over on First Serve Gaming over on YouTube. They also have a Discord that you can join to grab the beta itself as well, which is where I've been getting it. And they're coming out with another build here in a couple days or so. How's Castlevania? Yeah, it's going great. Yeah, it's going great. And yes, it is hard. Absolutely. Meant to be. Some people I could challenge just Damascus. Ah, I see. Alright, we're gonna toss some silver knives to get that piercing going. Oh god. Okay, so they really like spawning right there. Okay, move. Okay, we're across the instant death water. We're semi-safe. I speak to a coachman to return here. This is Town of Ondel is coming soon. Okay, so Town of Ondel is not complete yet. Where do you want to go? To Ungold. We're gonna go all the way back to... Let's go back to Alba. Because there's more area that we could check out as well to our east that I haven't fully finished. I checked out a little bit of it, but I didn't check out a lot of it. And we'll find out where we want to try to find the red crystal, which is in the abandoned castle. Where that is? Deep underground. Hey Fusion, I'm doing pretty good today. I'm doing pretty good. That possible loose attack. Listen, it's very rare that I get used to having a cat thrown at my face. Okay, so my friends. Okay, I didn't hit it with the back of the whip. I tried to style on it, and it said no. I wonder if I can jump on the top of these. I can. They are platforms. Perfect. So I don't have to be extremely precise with it. I can be a little greedy. Love to hear it. All right. Means I can speed that part up over and over. Okay, there's an area down there. I thought he just leaped to his death for a moment. I'm gonna be real with you. Now we know there is in fact an area poison water. You know what? There might be something to the left. There's nothing to the left except for death. All right, ow. And to the right, maybe some new stuff? Grabby Hands of Death. Grabby Hands of Death. We do not want to deal with the Grabby Hands of Death right now. That said, there is a shortcut right here that we can take. Oh, turn around, Simon. There we go. Today's your birthday? Oh, happy birthday to you, Fusion. Hope you're having a good one. Oh, man. But yeah, we got to keep on focusing, folks, because if we're going to get to the abandoned castle, we got to go ahead and just, well, we got to get to the abandoned castle. I don't know where it is, but I have a feeling it's down in the underground. Oh, wait. Did I pass it? No, it might be this way. Wrong button. There we go.
I will take you to a good place.
So I should do the better voice.
Welcome, stranger. What are you buying? Where are you traveling to now, stranger?
And we're just gonna ride this boat backwards. Because that's how we do it. We don't look at the way we're going, we look the other way. Makes it seem faster. That is a lot of mermen, though, who are making me a little concernicus.
Excellent.
Excellent indeed, Osamu. Good morning to you. That means it's probably around 5 a.m. my time now I think about it. I can set my alarm by Osamu. Ooh, that was really dumb of me right there. Okay. Ooh, nope. Potion. The poison's slowly killing me. I know what I should have done instead. Okay, folks, I may be a slight bit of an idiot. Not a lot of an idiot, just a slight bit of an idiot. I could have taken not the ferryman, but the stagecoach to go back this way and just travel from Jova. You know, we're gonna reload our save and do just that. Let's do this. The coachman is to our left or right in here. Please tell me the coachman over here isn't going to charge me an arm and a leg. 100 gold here. Okay, only 100 gold for that guy. We can farm up a little bit of gold. That's easy, especially with our Morning Star. We just gotta kill some Zambonis. Just gotta slay some Zambonis. No big deal. All right. We're already almost there. 95 monies? Hell yeah. And there's our 100. Perfect. We can now go to Jova and get there faster. Oh, there's also an area to the east, to the far east that would be fun to go to as well. You know, should we do the challenge area first? I think we do the challenge area first. We'll go to Aljiba. Where was it? Was save point up here or down low? I think it's up top. Up top. Challenge area, exactly. And hey, Ari, how you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, because there's a challenge tower all the way to the east. I've gone in it once. I've almost completed it, but I snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. And Respawn, thanks so much for the follow. It's greatly appreciated. Welcome in, welcome in. But yes, we're gonna go ahead and have ourselves a good challenge up ahead because while the tower itself is complete, but the area to the east of the tower is incomplete. And the dev even has signs up there saying enter at your own risk. So, you know, I sorta gotta. Ooh, there we go. Love a good warning sign? Exactly. You know what would be fun? I know it's something stupid, but if the warning side could be just instead of a standard brown side, have you painted red. That way it's a red sign to give you the warning. And then if people can ignore it, they can say, all right, well, they're not paying attention to the red signs. I may be a little stupid, as you can see, but I'm my own special brand of stupid, that I am proud of. All right, we keep moving. We keep schmoving. Ooh, that merman almost got me. Oh, there's a bunch of mermen here. Just gotta wait for that platform to come back. I saw it go off to the east. You like this brand? I'm glad. Careful. Ooh. Just keep an eye open for the mermen. We don't want them to smack us into the water, because water is instant death. Ah, here we go. Go west for Aljiba, east for the Tower of Woe. Alright, well, that's where we're heading. The tower is the challenge after all. So many zombies, I tell ya. Oh, I got a proverbial horde after me. Okay. Okay, Simon ain't no wimp. He can take care of a bunch of zombies. Warning, the Tower of Woe is challenging. The area on the other side is incomplete. Enter only if you want to challenge yourself. Warning, the area past the Tower of Woe and Sin is incomplete. Enter at your own risk. 2 signs of warning. Well, I can read, but that ain't gonna stop me. Let's go. Alright, the way that we need to go is up, but I want to see what's to the right. It says incomplete, but save point. Okay. We just follow the ground. It takes us... Okay, yeah, this area is completely incomplete. But what happens if we go right? We hit the save point so that we can start up there. But what happens if we just keep going right? I want those, but I can't reach them like this. I have to go all the way through the tower. Okay. Okay. So is Tower of Woe or suffering or darkness? Or is there a fun, laughter, and petting kittens? You know what? That's a very, very good question. All you can say about this tower is, whoa. It's a nice tower. Ah, I got greedy. All right. Ow. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should refill my health, but you know what? I took those lumps. I'm gonna roll with it. Also, we're gonna go from Dracula's nail to his rib so we can have a shield to block that. Use the tools that are in front of us. Yeah, last time I was here, these guys took about 8 whips to kill.
Medusa heads. I knew you were here. My true nemesis.
Alright. Sorry. We hate Medusa heads in these parts. They are raw, unadulterated evil. Okay, careful. Is this Rover Mansion? This is the Tower of Woe, but it feels like the Rover Mansion. I think that's one of the next areas that I have to do actually whenever the rest of the build gets complete. Which again, another build is coming out in just a couple days that has quite a few quality of life changes and touches up. Such as Simon will always have a little bit of a glow around to make it a little bit easier to see even at night. Whereas the lantern will be the big glow that you want to use for actually properly seeing at night. Okay. Stairs to Simon's nemesis? Stairs may be Simon's, but for me, it's Medusa heads. They have killed me in so many games. It's to the point to where whenever I see those things, even if I see a scene wave pattern going across, being used by an enemy, I immediately get war flashbacks. You know, I have an axe, let's use it. There we go. Okay. So we had to go over this way. There we are. Oh god! Alright, axe. Perfect. Because we want to get rid of this tower of skeletons right here. Those bone pillars. Because they'll cause a problem later if we don't. There we go. And now we need to go back down around. Okay. Okay. We're doing fine here. We're doing fine. You know, Tower of Woe, I mean, I don't know. I don't feel very woeful. You know, we're doing pretty okay. I think it's the Tower of Medusa heads. That's pretty much it. And hey, Dave, welcome in, welcome in. Late night or early morning? Yes. Maybe the sign painter misheard and it just said really impressed with Tower of Woe. Exactly, exactly. Holy fire. I threw that and hit the ceiling instead of what I meant to do. Okay, that was my mistake. Burn, baby, burn. All right. Oh, that's using 5 hearts per use. Let's go back to our standard holy water. Oh, wait. We need to get rid of these. Okay, I thought we might need the axe, but no, we're good with just the whip. All right, good, good, good. Okay. I see you there, sir. I see you there. I see your armor knight. I raise you holy water. Healing. Fraptious day Kalukale. I am almost out of hearts, though. Almost out of hearts. That's not necessarily a good thing, because we're only halfway through the tower. We're not even halfway through the tower yet. We have the other half on the other side where we have to come back down. And that might be a problem without hearts. Okay, we survived. Medusa! Uno mas! Uh-oh. Game? I've had this glitch happen before. Give me a second. Let's see if I can fix this. Sometimes it does this. It is a beta after all. If all else fails, we can always just close it and then reload it up. So let's see if I do this. Click out. D-pad disconnect. Click back in. All right, we may have to Alt F4 it and reload the game, but that's fine. That's fine. If we have to, we have to. So I'm just gonna Alt Tab. Well, one more time I'm gonna try. Nope. Okay. Let's get Task Manager open. We're just gonna kill that window. And in task. There we go. All right, that's much better. Now we'll just boot it back up again. Whenever you do a lot of beta testing, you get used to this type of thing happening. All right, and then shift it over here. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Should be picking up here sometime soon. There we go, perfect. Odd late night, early night. Oh, thank you, Ari. I appreciate it. All right, everything is working as is intended. Save file 2, because we love save file 2. Let's go. Doing this again. Because this is really the main thing that we haven't done yet that we need to do. We remember that we want to have the rib equipped. You know, everyone loves ribs. Well, most everyone loves ribs. Five whips. Okay. We'll avoid the mistakes. Let's actually use a few less hearts this time around. That way we can have some for the other side of the tower. Now that we know what we're doing. I see that fireball, don't you worry. I just knew I was faster. That bat nearly got me. Ooh, oh, okay. Oh my lordy. Okay. Okay. So, tactical turning around so the Medusa head sends us the other direction instead of off into the abyss. Alright. Yeah, I think we got this, though. I think we got this. As long as we pay close enough attention, we'll be okay. We'll be A-okay. Use height to our advantage so we don't get smacked by those guys with the lances. Ow. And maybe pay attention to the enemy that flashed to signify it was going to shoot a fireball. Unlike what I did right there, you know? Ooh, that was a little close. Alright, we know that there's that giant pillar of skeleton tower over here somewhere. Right up there. You know, one thing that might be a fun addition to this would actually be something that's in Rondo of Blood. So it wouldn't be a Castlevania 2 feature, but it would be a nice quality of life feature, which is ever since Rondo of Blood, if you crouched, whenever you got hit, you would stay in place. You wouldn't be knocked back, but only if you were holding crouch and you were on the ground already. That might be a fun feature to implement. But just as a thought, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one of them. Because it's also perfectly viable to just avoid getting hit. You know, something I'm not doing at the moment. As all can clearly see. Okay. Just don't get hit, easy peasy. Exactly, exactly. Honestly, I should have thought of that sooner. Alright, there's our health. We're not back up to full like we were last time, but you know, we can make this work. This is close enough to full. We just gotta not get knocked into the abyss this time. Carefully. I see you there. Go. Okay, we know there's a bat over this way as well as the Medusa heads now, so... Whew. Oh, and a bunch of bone pillars. Okay, so we got our hearts back, which is nice. And we're further than we were before. I barely saw that bat coming up from behind. Okay, let's wait, let's wait. I don't think I should jump right now. Just gonna chill. I'm gonna... Okay, wanted to kill that knight just in case a Medusa head came around and tried to knock us back down here. Yeah, Medusa heads, they normally don't kill you by damage. But by bottomless pit, oh, you better believe it! Okay. Okay. Nope. Alright. Very carefully, moving forward. We have 79 hearts. Most of our life. And a partridge in a pear tree. Alright. Oh, now that looks sick. I like that right there. The moonlight coming through. Ooh. Whip. Strength upgrade. We have now upgraded our Morning Star to do even more damage. You'll love to see it. Alright, my friends. So. We don't really have any Medusa heads coming through right here, but that doesn't mean they won't send any more after us. We have to believe that they will because they have before. Case in point. Okay. It's a good thing holy water gives us some good light. I barely saw that in the shadows. There you are. Okay. No, no, no. Shame on you, no biscuit. That's on me. I got greedy. I got greedy. Ah, that takes a good while to go up and through, too. We'll give it one more good college try. But then afterwards, we will have been going for around 3 hours. So after this college try, we may end up having to save it for the next time. We had that whip upgrade for... We had that whip upgrade only for a little bit, but in the time that I knew it, I already miss it. I already missed the whip up... the damage upgrade. Right, Dracula's rib. Needed. I should really just go back and save after equipping Dracula's rib. I'm too stubborn, but it's what I should do. Oh, there's so much flying at me right now. Oof. Okay, that part didn't cause us as much problem as it did last time, so that's a pro. We'll just keep moving. Keep moving. I see it. Don't worry. You know what? I'm gonna say that I used that to bounce back to the platform I was on. That's a lie, but I'm gonna say that I did that. Oh, lordy. Ow. There we go. Though this is definitely a good challenge area. Definitely a good challenge area. Oh, crap. That almost went really bad. Luckily, because our hitbox is technically pill-shaped in this, so we do bounce off things sometimes. Okay, a lot of the times. But it could be worse. Well, I'm saying hitbox. It's more like our collision box is pill-shaped. All right. All right. So we go right, left, left, right, left. All right. Keep on moving on. I do like that as long as one Medusa head seems to be on screen, another one doesn't seem to spawn. Well, ate my words right there, didn't I? There were 2 on screen at the same time as I was saying that. Game had to prove me wrong. I do wonder what's going to be at the other end of the Tower of Woe. Also, who names a place a Tower of Woe and Sin? You know, who names these places? Alright, that used up a lot of hearts, but I think it was for a good cause. Alright. Alright, we're back up to this part. Dracula never claimed to be extra... You know what, you're right. Dracula never claimed. Dracula never claimed. True, true. And let's be real, Dracula is pretty extra about things. I mean, he likes to put people on sticks. So, that's pretty extra if you ask me, and a lot of the people that he put on the sticks. Though I did see his defense in the movie Dracula Dead and Loving It, which was, they had it coming. You know, that was his defense, and you know, that's pretty sound logic, honestly. But at the same time, you just can't go around doing that these days. Shit. Okay, we're gonna pretend that that didn't happen, and that we're good to go, that we're safe. You know what? Up, up. Okay. I swear these Medusa heads are gonna be the end of me. We lived? Okay. 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 I thought we were dead. I'm gonna be real. I thought we were Dunyan rings. Okay. Alright, we gotta have to do a second run of that. No, no, no! A third run of that. Okay. You've had too good for too long. Give me those hearts. Alright. Careful. Breathe. Okay. We got this. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The pit of death hasn't killed you yet. You have used up all your luck for this day. How do you feel? I'm scared, Doc. I'm scared. Whew. Okay. I've used up all my good luck in those falls right there. Actually, give me a moment to breathe and sip my tea. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Could be named something worse. You're right. You're right. You seen that outfit? Makes promises. It makes promises. I'd be disappointed if parts of the castle wasn't named extra shit like Saracen. Well, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. But this isn't part of Dracula's castle, though. This is actually just part of the land, so some random landlord decided to name it this. Probably worked for Dracula. Power up. Careful. Careful. Whew. All right. We're just gonna be nice and careful here. Nice and careful. Actually, let me make sure the ads aren't gonna run. I'm gonna pause them just in case. I'm gonna snooze them. All right. Well, he's got to compete with Dracula. You know what? That is fair. I'd also go extra as hell if I had to compete with Dracula. Matter of fact, I do. I'm always competing with Dracula. I'm having to hey! We take those. We take those. Okay. Okay. Oh, we took a lot of damage, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. We're still alive. That's the main thing here. That's the main takeaway. Alright. I saw that Medusa head coming, saying of not today, good sir. Not today. Holy water. Listen, screw that guy and the couch he rode in on. Oh! I just encountered a glitch with that Medusa head by smacking them with a light little bit of holy water there. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Careful. Ooh. Can stand on. We live? We live. Oh. Okay, how much of my luck have I used up in just this one tower alone? I have to know at this point. Because it's gotta be almost all my luck. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. Alright. My neighbor named his house Home of Sir Gregory, home of debauchery and pleasure, gateway to sin. You'd feel obligated to at least name your house something better than not Nancy. You know what? That's fair. That is fair. Okay, careful. Also, sorry if I'm not looking at the chat as much as I was earlier, but you see what I'm dealing with. So I'm pretty sure you understand. Okay. Have we done it? I think we did it. We did it! We beat the tower! There is still that area to the left that we need to go back to. But we're gonna look to the right first. We did it! Oh, this is why you always give one more good college try. Never give up. Never surrender. And now we just gotta hop across this to get our reward. Heart upgrade, HP upgrade. Yes, that's what we did all that for. A whip upgrade, a whip damage upgrade, heart upgrade, and a life up. Honestly, fair. Very fair. Save. Okay. Whew. Well, folks, I think that's a good place to call it here because we've been going for around 3 hours or so, and this was just meant to be an off the cuff, unscheduled beta testing stream because I couldn't sleep. And well, we did a lot. There's still a little bit more to examine because there's that whole underground area west of Jova that we need to find. But for now, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to wrap this up by saying thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider hitting that follow button. It helps out quite a bit. And watching this on YouTube, please consider that. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please consider hitting that follow button. That like button helps a lot more than you know. Do stick around for the raid if you would. I'd greatly appreciate it. But above all else, have a great day, folks. Okay, now let's find someone to raid. Who is live right now that I can raid off to? Someone who might be playing something similar, or at least someone who could use the support, you know? Let's see, looks like... not many people playing a similar thing, but... actually, not a lot of people I know are live right now, so let's go ahead and raid off to... Well, first let me grab that raid message for you all. There's two of them. The top one with the dragon emote is for followers. The one that has our that has our custom emote, that is for subscribers, you know. That way no one has to feel left out. I think I will send you off to... Oh, Merp started up. Merp does a lot of good art, so we're gonna raid after our buddy Merp. So we're gonna raid Merperoni. There we go. Alright, again, thank you all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate every last one of you, whether you're here from the beginning, middle, or near the end. And yeah, I will catch you next time. Peace, everybody!